Welcome to the Hotelligence Podcast, your strategic vantage point on the changing landscape of hotel safety. Hosted by Jim Kortz, a retired FBI DHS investigator, and Don Carr, a former frontline security owner-operator with years of first-hand incident response experience on hotel properties. Every episode brings you closer to understanding the full picture and what the future may hold. Let's begin.
Welcome back to the Hotelligence Podcast. This is the final episode of Season 2, Episode 15, What the Architecture Was Always For.
We've spent 15 episodes on what goes wrong and what holds.
Today, we don't add a case. We step back and look at the whole thing.
Because all of it was one argument.
Correct. One argument said 15 different ways.
So let's lay it end to end. Knowing is not neutral.
Once you know, not acting is a decision.
Handing the act to a vendor doesn't hand off the duty.
The record that protects you keeps accruing meaning while you hold it.
The standard is set by your peers, not your preferences.
And the flag sets a floor you agreed to in advance.
And the coverage on top of all of it only holds if the structure underneath it is real.
That's 7 statements, 1 spine. Now look at what every one of those has in common.
None of them is about the night something goes wrong.
Rather, they're all about the quiet nights before it. What the property built, what it knew, where it put things.
And by the time that incident arrives, the position is already set.
The architecture decided the outcome long before anyone felt urgency.
Well, and that's the uncomfortable part. The decisive moment isn't the emergency.
It's everything you did on the ordinary days when nothing was happening and no one was watching.
Right, well said. So season 1 was about restraint, knowing where responsibility stops.
Season 2, that was about use, acting deliberately, within role, before pressure forces the wrong answer.
And the bridge between them is structure, not instinct, not urgency, not how hard a property responds in the moment.
Because instinct under pressure produces the visible thing, the fast thing, the thing that feels like safety.
And this season has been a catalog of how often that instinct is exactly wrong.
Structure is what lets a property act well without relying on anyone being heroic at 2 a.m.
Yeah, it's what makes the right response the default instead of the lucky one. So what was the architecture always for?
Not to win the case after something happens, Jim, but to make the property the kind of operation where the right thing was already built in.
Yeah, it governs the operation. The operation doesn't get to govern it under pressure.
And that holds across every market we've talked about. The property changes. The standard changes. The principle does not.
Right. Structure before urgency. Every season we've done has been a version of that one line.
That's what it was for. Not the night it goes wrong. Every night before. When the property quietly decided who it would be when it did.
And that's the season.
And that's the architecture.
That's season 2 of the Hotelligence Podcast.
15 episodes. We want to thank you all for sitting with it. And remember, we're in this together.
And together, we make hospitality stronger.
We publish a short written insider briefing. The link is in the show notes.
Thank you for joining the Hotelligence Podcast, where experience informs smarter, safer hotel operations and prepares you for what comes next. Stay informed, stay confident, and stay connected. As the conversation evolves, Jim Kortz and Don Carr will highlight developments that help hotels strengthen their approach to safety and risk management. See you next episode.